All right, welcome back to Moxie Games 4, The Quest for Peace. We are continuing with Dodge Juggle 4, Balls of War.
The greater the suffering, the greater the peace. And I can't think of a sport where the athletes suffer more than in Balls of War. Yesterday, Team Chocolate fought their way through the world's top Dodge Juggle teams, as did Curious Codes.
All but 2 teams were eliminated, and that's how we determined which teams moved on to the finals. And this year, it's Team Chocolate taking on the returning champions, Curious Codes. Winner takes all in this final 5 minutes of Dodge Juggle 4, Balls of War. Also returning to enforce his own unique brand of justice is our Dodge Juggle head referee and 5th degree black belt, Master Willie.
Yes, of course, Master Willie is back, and I'm going to head out there now in just a moment to make sure nobody dilly-dallies, because we're now paying overtime rates for our crew, and we still have 2 more events after this, so we really need to get this motherfucker started. It's cold as balls out here.
We are ready for the finals of Dodge Juggle 4, Balls of War. Team Chocolate against Team Curious Codes. It is Ivan Dragshaw, it is Anderson Pereira da Silva. This one is for everything here, folks. Not just bragging rights. There is bragging rights on the line here between these 2 teams. I would not suggest, as a general Team Dodge Juggle strategy, having a toddler on the court, but who am I to tell Curious Codes how to do things? They've won 2 matches to get here to the finals. Chocolate will be defending Ivan Dragshaw.
Okay, one final
Curious Codes has
round
successfully
for the
defended
finals.
Anderson Pereira da Silva twice.
Ivan Dragshaw on Team Chocolate.
Last second strategy talk between Joshua Taylor and his teammates. Hoarding balls on the Chocolate side to start the round here as Ivan Dragshaw dons the headwear. And what's happening here? We see the fat guy wandering in. The fat guy is going to fill in for Big Baby, who took that shot to the eye. Frankly, Big Baby, the only place on his body you could have affected him was a shot to the eye, because otherwise he appeared to be made from largely granite. The finals are underway here. Dragshaw and Pereira da Silva, Curious Codes and Chocolate, and Team Chocolate is out to the early lead, 1-0.
Fat guy get in there. Wait.
Under assault is Anderson Pereira da Silva. Of course, it's Jesse Soto. Goes high, knocks down the club on Pereira da Silva in 1-0 for Chocolate.
Begin.
Soto again, right into the gut of the fat guy. And Curious Codes uses that great defense to turn it into an offensive opportunity. Let's get a look at how that went down. Double-barreled attack from Hex Stump and the Enforcer.
You see Joshua Thomas there on the defense.
One good stop, but then he had way too much coming in on him to be able to defend everything, as the fat guy from 4 Kids and a Fat Guy has created quite the wall in the back protecting Anderson Pereira da Silva. He is both fat and tall.
3, 2,
he is very difficult to shop for.
Juggler down on Team Chocolate.
Curious Codes with Hex Stump on the attack again. We have seen throughout the day, Hex Stump settles himself over on the left-hand side of the court, and he is a man walking away with a ton of confidence as he puts Curious Codes up 2-1. The fat guy showing you all of his fat and all of his defense at the same time.
Dragshaw gets some good defense there from Joshua Thomas.
Jesse Soto with a fire down the middle. Pereira da Silva able to keep the club alive, but then takes a second attack, and down it goes. Chocolate evens things up here. 2-2 between Chocolate and Curious Codes. The fat guy unable to get that last block, frustrated with himself.
3, 2, 1, begin.
2-2 here as Pereira da Silva in trouble immediately. Fat guy unable to help out Ivan Dragshaw under the same kind of attack though from Hex Stump. All right, I want to talk basic strategy here. Hex Stump likes to set up to the side of the court. Oh no, oh, and he likes to do that as well. We say it is Balls of War, and the kid, just some kid, up over the top, right into the jewels. Anderson Pereira da Silva has the better end of that double out, taking only a shot to the clubs.
We gotta ride it first. All right, 3, 2, 1, begin.
Dragshaw backing up. Gets himself a little more space. Now Dragshaw under attack. Oh, Joshua Thomas jumped out to the side there for just a moment. Opened up the smallest of holes as Pereira da Silva happy with the effort from his team as hex dump from the side.
2 minutes, 45 seconds to go. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin.
Dragshaw. Down 3-2 is Chocolate. Pereira da Silva. Oh my goodness! That one's a direct hit right to the face of Anderson Pereira da Silva. Leah Dodson gets the shot in. Fat Guy blocks one. Pereira da Silva blocks the other one with his beautiful pink face mask. Bang goes the trolley. Pereira da Silva is shaken up. That was one of the hardest hits we have seen to the face. Master Willie is going to check in on Anderson Pereira da Silva. Hex Dumps gets the actual description there from Pereira da Silva. What happened? Well, it hit me in the face. Yes, that seems to be an issue.
Let's pause the time.
Timeout called here. Going to allow Team Curious Codes to regroup after their juggler, Anderson Pereira da Silva, now says, I'm okay. He's got his vision clubs. He's ready to go again. That left eye.
Anderson, you're okay?
Definitely a little bit under attack. Master Willie says we're ready to start again.
I guess
Ivan Dragshaw,
okay, we're going
one
to
of the best
Willie's
combat
whistle.
jugglers in the world. Readies the defense for Chocolate. Master Willie seemingly concerned for Anderson Pereira da Silva, but opens up the action one more time, and Pereira da Silva that time doesn't take it off the face. Jeremy Stewart right from the back. That thing had a little bit of English on it. He threw the slider. Down goes the club from Chocolate, still with a 3-2 score here.
3, 2, 1, begin.
Dragshaw gets some good defense there from Joshua Taylor. We're now putting 2 in front of Ivan Dragshaw. The fat guy, he doesn't need 2. He is 2. Pereira da Silva widening out the base, trying to keep the clubs up. And
what was that? But he stopped. No, that's juggler down on Curious Codes.
Pereira da Silva.
What did he do? Did he collect and then start? He stopped and started again. So that's stopping.
The pattern stopped for Anderson Pereira da Silva. That will count as a juggler out, and it is 3-all.
3, 2, 1, begin.
Hard-fought finals here in Dodge Juggle 4 Balls of War. Anderson Pereira da Silva has already taken one to the face. Ivan Dragshaw has already taken one to the jewels, and he takes one all over as Curious Codes goes up 4-3, trying to complete a 3-game winning streak here in Dodge Juggle 4.
1 minute 15
Even 2
seconds.
defenders cannot withstand the assault of what must have felt like 24 dodgeballs at the same time.
1, begin.
Thomas, a couple of
Juggler
slick
down on
blocks,
Chocolate.
but Curious Codes is going to go up 5-3.
As Anderson Pereira da Silva giving some dap to his guys.
Thomas blocked everything he could, but Dragshaw lost 1 club out of the 5.
1, begin.
And it is a 5-3 lead as Soto with the big overhand. Oh, and the fat guy takes one to the one place where he has no fat, right in the face. Counts as defense all the same as Pereira da Silva is under attack. Longest round we have seen thus far in this finals match. Close to a center line violation is Chocolate. Dodgeball throwers beginning to lose a little bit of steam here in this round. Dragshaw can't keep it alive. 3 in a row for Team Curious Codes. They go up 6-3 here in these finals.
Leah Dodson over the top, getting a hand on it is Thomas, but unable to keep the ball completely away.
As we see the fat guy unaware of the shot coming from out on his side. He did not leave his post though.
1, begin.
Pereira da Silva had no idea where that one was coming from. I mean, that was a sneak attack of the highest order.
6-4, Curious Codes.
Club down. Curious Code 6, Chocolate 4 here in the finals. And that is it. Team Curious Codes with the victory, 6-4. 3 consecutive wins. They go 3-0 to claim the victory in Dodge Juggle 4 Balls of War. All right, Jason Garfield heading back out to the court to award Curious Codes their trophy. And oh my, that is huge. That thing is enormous.
You guys must vacate the Dodge Juggle Arena for right now. Thank you, though, for participating.
Get off the court, Chocolate. This is not your time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, by the power vested in me, by our governing body, the International Dodge Juggle Consortium, a Delaware company, registered in the Bahamas, a subsidiary of Moxie Games LLC, a privately owned Seattle-based alternative sports and entertainment company, and in concurrence with our sponsors, Zappos.com, Flowtoys.com, and PassingZone.com. It gives me great pleasure to award you with the Team Dodge Juggle 4 Balls of War Championship to Curious Codes.
A celebration worthy of Team Curious Codes itself. Anderson Pereira da Silva rightfully getting a hand in on the trophy. He did a fantastic job at the back.
All right, it's Curious Codes for the win. Congratulations, 3 years in a row.
Yes. This is our 3rd year, and this is the first year we've got this incredible trophy to show off, and I think we're going to go fill it up with some champagne and some bourbon and all that other stuff.
How do you feel about your juggler?
Oh, our juggler is amazing.
Yeah.
We noticed that the other team took the same strategy of trying to take out our big guy by hitting him in the eye.
Right.
Yeah. They did the same to our juggler.
Exactly.
They hit him in the eye.
It's just happening over and over
But
again.
he wouldn't allow it. He said, no, I'm going to keep going.
That's
and he
right.
did. So we had to bring in our ringer. We had him on standby the whole time. He went in on another game. He tried to look as bad as he could. Came in. He's the one that won it for us. So that's
Very nice.
Strong performance by everybody on the team. Congratulations to all of you.
Thank you.
This must be a proud moment for you.
It's a great moment.
Yeah. There we go. Well, we'll see you next year.
Well, would you look at that? It's another Dodge Juggle holiday miracle. Curious Codes wins Dodge Juggle 4 Balls of War. Anderson Pereira da Silva rightfully hoisting the trophy with the Vision Clubs inside. He did a fantastic job here today. Just a word to Hexstump. I might fill it with champagne or I might fill it with bourbon. I wouldn't fill it with both. Coming up next is the conclusion to our most cannibalistic juggling event on the planet. The combat juggling finals between Johan Pfeiffer and Hubert Tronstad is coming your way right after this.